What's just 2 days to go until it all starts again? What's the mood amongst the lads right now?
Yeah, everyone's really looking forward to it. There's been a lot of prep over the last 6 weeks or so. Obviously, new players coming in, integrating them, making everyone feel comfortable. But yeah, been a lot of hard work. Everyone's just waiting for the real stuff to happen, and yeah, what a game to start off.
Touched very briefly on last season because there was so much to be proud of, but it did end painfully in the playoffs. You've been through that before yourself. How long does it take, as opposed to process that and move on, I guess?
Yeah, I think after it initially happens, and then the week or so after, it's tough to take. Obviously, you do dwell on moments and things and what ifs, but again, we've come in, reset. There's a new squad this season now, and we have to fully focus on this squad, this team, and the goal is obviously promotion again. So yeah, we take that hurt from last year and put it all together and come together as a squad. And yeah, everyone's looking forward to go this season and raring to go for it.
And you've got the experience of what you did after that Carlisle defeat as well. And I suppose the way you use that to spur you on to go on and become champions, that must give you belief that you can go and do it again.
Yeah, of course, yeah. If you look at it last season, I think a lot of people probably didn't expect us to finish and do what we did. So yeah, we've got that experience now with a League One season under our belt for a lot of the players. And as a squad together, obviously there's new additions to that. But yeah, we can only have positive outcome from that and look forward, as I say. Yeah, there's disappointment to take, but a new squad, as I say, and we look forward and everyone's raring to go and looking forward to this first game.
Do you feel like there's more maybe expectation this time round, whereas last year obviously it was a little bit of an unknown coming into League One, whereas now having finished third is maybe that County are one of the favourites for promotion?
Yeah, you could say that. I think that from the outside, that's always going to be the case, and I think from ever since I've signed here, there's always an expectation. Within the club itself, as fans and as us as players itself, we always set high standards, high targets. So yeah, it's not a bad thing. Obviously, all eyes on us in a sense. Obviously, we had a great season last season, but as I said before, it's a new season. There's a lot of teams seem to be going for it this season. New good additions all over the league, across the league. But yeah, I don't think we have to put too much pressure on ourselves. We just got to do what we do best and hopefully kick the start this season off with a win. Sorry.
You mentioned targets. For you personally, you stepped up so well last year, 13 goals, 8 assists as well, the most in the team. What are your targets for the new season?
More of the same. I don't like to give too much away, but if I can contribute with more goals, more an assists, perfect. Obviously, that helps towards us getting promoted even better. But yeah, we've got some great players in the squad. We've obviously got some great new additions as well. So it's a really exciting time for us, I think. One of the goals as a whole is to score more goals and concede less goals. So if we can do that as a team and as a squad, perfect. And hopefully that gets us to where we want to be.
Heading into your fourth season at Edgeley Park, 138 appearances so far. You're closing in on that 50-goal mark. We talked about that in Pinatar. How much have you enjoyed your time as a county player?
Yeah, I've loved every minute of it. I can't complain at all. Players I've come across since I've been here, staff members, and obviously the fans. Yeah, I've enjoyed every minute of it, as I say, and hopefully there's a lot more to come. Obviously it's a great club with great ambition. As I say, expectation there, which I love. Otherwise, I wouldn't have signed here in the first place. So yeah, the goal is to help the club get to the championship, and let's hope this can be the season to do that.
Your role in the team is so important, but it can be a bit of a thankless task at times. You're often the one creating space for others. You've got two defenders for company. You don't get a lot of sympathy from referees, but you seem to just get on with it with a smile on your face. How do you find the role that you play?
Yeah, no, I'm glad you said that, and people recognise it at the same time, because it can be helpless at times, but again, I want the club to do well, I want myself to do well, but most importantly, the team as well. So if I can play a part in helping that, that's perfect. If it's helps us get to where we want to be, which, like I say, is the championship, that's great. So I'll always give 100% and give everything I've got and play every game as it's my last.
Plenty of change over the summer, players moving on. You mentioned the new lads coming in. How have they all settled in so far?
Yeah, so far great. I think the core group we have already and the group itself helps everyone settle in very easily. As the years I've been here, I've noticed that. Staff and obviously people around the club help that, make it easier for the new lads. So the quicker we can get them involved and comfortable, the better it will bring the best out of them. So it's been good to get weeks behind training. Obviously we've got two new lads that have just signed. seem really good young lads and very keen to do well with us. So yeah, that's what we want. We want people to come here and help us succeed, and everyone's willing to give that 100% to do that.
You've had a real mix of strike partners during your time at the club, a real experienced players like Paddy Madden. The two you're working with right now, though, Benno and Nathan, are very young, both still teenagers. As I suppose the senior forward in the team, do you see yourself as almost a mentor to them now, someone that they can lean on?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Two young lads, two great lads as well. Obviously briefly met Nathan, he's only been here a couple of days, but he seems a really good kid. He seems very mature for his age as well, which is great. And again, he's been asking me questions already about things, the club itself, things about how we do and how things we prepare and play here. So yeah, looking forward to working with him, getting to know him more. And then Benno, great kid, real goal scorer, great finisher. And again, picks the brains. If you need help, I'm always here. I've told him that. And yeah, pre-season we tried to work on things and get that connection going. So yeah, a real bright future for the both of them, hopefully. And yeah, I'm always here, happy to help them along the way.
Last season, I think we saw constant improvement over the course of the season. You ended the season, of course, really strongly in the league. Do you feel in a much better place now than you were, obviously, 12 months ago, heading into the new campaign?
Yeah, I think that League One, full season in League One will give us good experience and know-how. I think for us last season, at the start, we started great and then slipped away a bit, and then we was a bit inconsistent. So if we can bring that consistency to the season itself and our gameplay, that'll be a big plus for us. So obviously it's a long old season, but if we start great and mean as we can go on, then perfect.
Turning attention towards Sunday, a big game to start off with, Bolton at home on the telly. Feels like a good early tester for both teams, I guess, to see where they're at.
Yeah, of course, yeah. A lot of both sides made new acquisitions, and obviously it's a huge derby. People can't forget that. So yeah, it'll be an interesting one as it's the first game on Sky. But like I said, the lads are really looking forward to it. We don't want to get too carried away. We treat it as any other game, but obviously it's really important. If we can get off to a good start, great. And obviously last time we beat them 5-0, didn't we? So they'll want to come out all guns blazing and won't forget that. But like I said to the lads before, we'll be ready for it. So we're looking forward to it.
Just finally, there'll be a big crowd on Sunday. You'll be backed by big crowds all season long. What would your message be to the supporters ahead of the new season?
Yeah, they've obviously, like I said before, since I've been here, they've been incredible. Obviously, the first game's a huge game, so I'm sure they'll be out in the numbers and cover the ground in blue. So yeah, really appreciate your support, guys, and we're looking forward to seeing you at home again and kick the season off. Hopefully, we'll win.
Appreciate your time. Good luck on Sunday.
Yeah, thank you.